Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpio, for September 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Scorpio, for September 2017. The 3rd of September 2017. It is going to be a very interesting day because there is the certain situation going to arise on this particular day which is going to kind of really inspire you. You will be inspired by the certain situation, or it's going to be like the outcome of the certain situation that you are going to be inspired on the 3rd of September 2017. But I also like the 3rd of September because the whole day it's going to seem like very dreamy. The whole day it's going to seem like very gloomy. The whole day it's going to feel like a completely different dimension, like you're somewhere else, like you're somewhere different basically. And it's this particular days, the whole day it's going to be like a little bit different, a little bit strange. I'm not saying it's going to be bad or negative or anything like that, but it's just going to be kind of gloomish day. On this particular day, this situation is going to arise, and it's going to involve other people. It's going to involve other person and other people who are going to be part of this particular situation that is going to arise and inspire you in such a way like you will just start to kind of think about the different prospects when it comes to your future. It's going to inspire you, it's going to give you energy, and it's also going to make you, the bottom line is that it's going to inspire you in a way like you want to learn something new, you want to do something new, you want to do something different, you want to try something different. This is what this particular situation is going to kind of make you feel like. This is what this particular situation is going to push you towards learning something new, towards starting something new, towards learning something that it's going to be part of like the whole new learning process. Another important day is going to be on the 13th of September. The 13th of September is going to be a very important day because you will realize that what you want to achieve and where you need to get, it is going to take you slightly longer, which is actually a really good thing, because it's not about the amount of time, how long it's going to take you where you want to get in life, where you want to be in life, but it's the exact but it's about the actual realization where you will realize that you are on the right track, that you are on the right journey. It's almost on the 13th of September. There is going to be this is like going to be again your sign. This is going to be again your omen. And it is all going to be the part of the actual realization that is just going to kind of make you realize how far you have gone in your life. And also it will make you to have a certain adjustment when it comes to your life. You will realize that the above all, the most important thing on this day is the actual realization, not that the things are going to take slightly longer, but the realization that you're going to need to cut something out. You're going to need to change something in your life in order to get where you want to get. 26th of September, it's actually going to be the whole new beginning for you. Very important. For those of you who are looking for a job, the 26th of September is going to be very significant because there is going to something a very good idea that is actually going to come through. Very unusual idea, very good idea. You normally wouldn't go for something like this. This normally wouldn't be your choice, but it's just all going to be the part of this brand new experience. And if you're already employed, if you're already working, then 26th of September, it's also going to be really good because there is going to be the whole sense of like you stepping towards the new direction, the whole sense of you stepping above from where you are at the moment. You will end up kind of with more responsibilities, you will end up with more option, which is of course going to be followed by financial security, which is going to be the sense of financial security here, very strong indeed. And if you're not working and you're retired, you see it is also going to be the new beginning for you, the whole new direction. There is something going to come into your life literally out of the blue, and it's just going to seem very attractive to you. It's going to seem seem like the right thing to do, but normally it is something that you normally would not pay attention to. And now with all this mix of energies, you know, which are going to be very enhanced throughout September, this is going to be the situation that is going to arise. And also on another hand, there is a male person in the family that is going to also need your help. There is somebody that is going to need your help, somebody that is going to need your advice on the 26th of September 2017, and I can see that you will step in, and you will kind of have an input. This person will need your input. If it's somebody who you haven't seen in a really long time, please go and see them. If it's somebody who you have some kind of problem with, like a family member, please go and sort it out. If it's something that's going on from the past, from a really long time, please go and sort it out. You see, this is somebody that is very significant to your life, but it's also somebody that is really connected to the certain problem that was part of your life for quite a while, for a long time. And it just reminds me of the type of situation. It's like a karma. You see, when there is something unresolved with somebody from the past, and if we end up having a certain amount of anger, or if we end up holding like a certain amount of anger in us, then at the same time we are creating a karma. We are creating a certain karma which is going to have a negative impact on us and on our lives. And this is why it's so important to forgive and to forget. Try to forgive, because people sometimes don't realize what an important role karma can actually play in our lives if we don't forgive to people. I know lots of people say, oh, I don't want to forgive them for this, I don't want to forgive them for that, how can you forgive them for possibly doing something like that, blah blah blah, and things like that. Yes, I understand the situations can be very difficult sometimes in our lives, which can have a very difficult impact, and people can be horrible sometimes, people can be quite nasty sometimes, people can be very negative sometimes, and that can have a really negative impact on us for a really long time. And how karma plays in here is, if we don't forgive to people, then that means that we are holding the certain amount of negativity, certain amount of karma in us, within us, which is having a negative impact. It's like a baggage, it's like a luggage that you just have to kind of get rid of. And this is why it's so important to forgive and to forget to people, indeed. What else I was going to say is that the actual number is 12. My Lord. Sorry. 12 is such an important number. I cannot explain how important number 12 is when it comes to you, when it comes to your reading for September, and when it comes to you and what is actually going to happen in September to you with number 12. It's going to be absolutely amazing. What number 12 means is that you are about to go through certain change. You are about to go through a certain transition, and you needed to go through this transition in a really long time. You waited for this change, you waited for this transition, and all you needed to do was just to look at the things from a slightly different angle. That's exactly what you're gonna do. That's exactly what you're gonna be doing throughout September 2017, and you're looking at things from a different angle, and it's just on a tiny little adjustment, tiny little angle. It's going to change absolutely everything. It's going to change so much, and it's going to make those things moving in your life. It will make those things to change in your life that haven't changed in a really long time. With other words, you will have rebirth. You're literally about to have a rebirth when it comes to the actual September, and when it comes to the problem that have been bothering you in your life in a really long time. September is going to be the time when you're going to really start acting on all those things that were driving you absolutely crazy, and they are part of your life. It's also connected to number 12, and 12 is also connected to success. It's connected to new motivation. It's connected to your own personal victory. There is also going to be there is also going to be the situation that it's actually going to arise, that is going to test you a little bit, that you will be kind of tested a little bit, but you're gonna like that, and you will be tested without even realizing. And the actual outcome is going to be the actual outcome is going to be absolutely amazing. Okay, and when it comes to the health, when it comes to the actual health and you guys in September, I also see you kind of your energies are going to be slightly lower, but this is only going to be like right at the beginning of September. Your energies for the first 2 weeks of September, your energies are going to be like kind of slightly lower, but you will be kind of all over the place, and you will be focusing on different things that you will not even notice. Then from this mid-September to the end of September, your energies are going to start changing, and this is when the big turning point is going to be, especially when it comes to health, and especially when it comes to your energy, because from this moment onwards, from mid-September onwards, you're going to start feeling much better. Your energies are going to be absolutely amazing. And also when it comes to like when it comes to you in general feeling, you know, really good, like in every single aspect of like you know, like your ailments are going to be much better. If you were suffering from certain things that you didn't see any improvements, from mid-September onwards, this is when you're going to start feeling improvements, and you're going to start being really awake, which is going to have an amazing impact on you and also it's going to have an amazing impact on the people around you. So it's a fantastic time. Right at the beginning of September 2017, there is a certain negotiation that I'm seeing that you are going to have. This particular negotiation is also going to be very important, very powerful, because I can see it's quite attached to number 7. Number 7 is so spiritual number, I cannot even explain, and it also means that this negotiation, not only it's going to work in your favor, but it also means that the beginning of September, it's actually going to be perfect time for you to start something new, or to start, if you wish to start some kind of negotiations and things like that. The mid-September, the first part of September, it's going to be perfect, because any negotiation, any signings that you might have, any new beginnings, anything that you can start, and you are able to start this, you know, you're able to make a time, you know, your own time, then I would definitely say that the first part of September, or the first week of September, it's going to be it's looking very promising. So for any new signing or any new beginnings and negotiation. However, even if you're not planning, there is the really important negotiation that you are going to have. But the first part of September is also going to be very interesting when it comes to you kind of realizing that the things that you're unhappy about, you know, they're going to be like kind of keep on playing in your mind, keep on playing on your mind. The things that you're really unhappy about, you know, you will want to work on them. You will want to see kind of what is driving you crazy, what you want to change about your life, and then there are going to be lots of things that will actually surprise you, and you will surprise yourself in a way like, wow, I can't believe I'm thinking about that. Wow, I can't believe I'm thinking about this. Oh, I can't believe I'm thinking about now. Only yesterday I was, you know, it's going to be the type of situation like that, the type of situations like that are going to make you like very deep. You're going to be like in some kind of thinking mode, but this thinking mode, it's also going to be very playful, because you will want to kind of you will start awakening. This is going to be your personal spiritual awakening. So for those of you that have been quite low lately, or for those of you that have been feeling really tired or really negative, and lots of you have kind of stopped contact with certain people, maybe you haven't seen your friends in a really long time, or you haven't seen people who mean to you a lot in a really long time. This is all going to be kind of playing on your mind, and this is all going to be the part of it, and especially enhanced in the first part of September 2017. I do see a certain friend from the past you haven't seen in a really long time, and for whichever reason you lost connection, you know, it depends. We all live different lives. We all have our own personal spiritual journeys. You know, it doesn't mean if you didn't see a certain friend, certain person who you were brought up with for like 20 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter, you know, you're still like this, you know, but because it depends. Our spiritual journeys sometimes take us away to experience what we need to experience for our own personal development. So it doesn't matter if the person is really good. If you lose a contact and touch, that doesn't matter. But the reason why I say this is because it doesn't matter if they come back into your life. So there is someone very special that is going to really surprise you. A person from the past, a friend from the past, somebody who really make you feel really happy, somebody who makes you feel really ecstatic about yourself, somebody who makes you feel really good about yourself. This person is going to be back into your life. And also there is some kind of problem that they're dealing with. There is some kind of negative situation that they're dealing with. There's some kind of nastiness that they're dealing with, that they will need your impact, they will need your help. That's not why they're coming back into your life, because they need your help. This type of help that they will need, you will be it's going to be enjoyment for you. It's going to be the biggest pleasure of your life to actually help this person. And again, you are creating really nice and beautiful karma. But it's not just about you creating a karma, it's just about you doing things out of the goodness, you doing things because you want to do them. Friends are really, really important. Scorpio, my gorgeous Scorpio, friends are just so important in our lives, and especially those people who knows us for a really, really long time, who understands us for a really, really long time, those people who love us for who we are the most important people in this world to us, honestly. And this is how important this person is actually going to be for you. On another hand, if you are in a relationship, and for those of you that are in relationship, the first part of September also is going to be really, really significant, because something very wonderful is going to happen, something very unusual is going to happen in between you and your partner, and almost your relationship is going to be tested. Almost your love in between you and your partner is going to be tested, but it's going to be tested in such a surprising way, in such an unusual way, and the outcome of this testing is going to be absolutely brilliant, because it's going to bring two people together. Very, very important if you were fighting, very important if you were drifted apart from your partner, but if you love your partner, if you want to work on that relationship, it's same with the friendship. You know, sometimes, you know, we live our own personal spiritual journeys, we do what we need to do in this world, we do what we need to do in this life, but sometimes certain situations just kind of we end up drifting apart, and it happens really often, but it doesn't mean that the relationship is not going to work anymore. Okay, and in this situation, this is just something that is going to arise, that is going to make you realize that how much you love your partner, how much your partner loves you, and it's going to be quite wonderful, because I can see two people getting closer together and taking relationship again on the next more mature, beautiful, powerful level. So that's why I'm saying it's really important if you were fighting or you didn't get on with your partner, because this is a really good news, because I can see two people getting closer together, and I can also see you planning something with your partner. There is a certain plan, certain trip or journey that you're going to plan with your partner to go away together. Okay, and another thing that I wanted to say, by the time we get to the mid-September 2017, the mid-September, there is a certain problem, a blast from the bloody past. It's going to come back. Blast from no, what did I say? Blast from the bloody past. Sorry, yeah, it's just something, a problem. It's like a something from the past is going to come back, and this problem is again related to your home, related to your friends, related to your family. It could even be related to your childhood. It's just going to come back because something unresolved from the past is going to come back, and it's going to kind of make you realize that you need to spend a bit more time with your family, a bit more time with your friends, and it's going to make you realize how valuable this life is, and how short this life is, and how important it is in this life to actually spend the time with people, and also people who we love. And also it's going to make you realize that, you know, there are just so many possibilities in this life. There's just so much to do in this life. You have to kind of get on with the flow. You must not like close yourself, lock yourself in a little room and just expect things to happen. You have to open the door and go through this door and feel this dimension, feel this power, feel this energy. And this is the big realization that you are going to have about life. And this big realization that you are going to have about your life through your family members, through the people who you love and things like that, is just going to kind of first, following that, you're going to become, you're going to be faced with a situation that is going to make you feel really indecisive. There is something that you are going to need to change. There's something that you are going to need to do. And this is connected to you, your past, your family, something that you will need to do. There are two things that you're going to be constantly thinking about, what you need to change. It's something that is at the back of your mind right now as we speak, but it's just kind of, no, you were leaving this for the last option, you were leaving this for the last option. You will be indecisive, and there are two options going to be available for you. Both options are going to be quite good. They may not seem at the time that they will be that good, but they will be really powerful, and they will be really important. They will be really good for you. I say this to you for the fact because I know that after that point point, there is going to be the turning point for you. Your own wheel of fortune, which is like a turning point, is about to happen for you after this moment, after this point. You will go into the third part of September. It's going to make you in some kind of like a thinking mode. You will start planning things. You will start think about things. You will feel awakened. This is your awakening. Remember, it is all part of those amazing energies that I already said, that from the mid-September towards the end of September, you see, you're going to start feeling really energetic, you're going to start feeling really good, you're going to start feeling really powerful. But this is important, because especially to you, Scorpio, especially to you, if you feel great, if you feel like energetic, if you feel excellent, then you are going to feel excellent about everything, and it is going to have such an amazing impact on you. And I'm talking about these particular feelings, I'm talking about these particular emotions, this particular energy, you see. And at the end of September 2017, you will kind of just start being very serious about things that you weren't serious about before. You will start seeing the clear picture about the certain parts of your future that you weren't able to feel or get before. And above all, there is the whole new sense of achievement that you are going to have, which is just going to motivate you. You are about to get your motivation back. You are about to be motivated again. Scorpio. You're so powerful when you are motivated, when you use your energy for the right things, when you use your energies for the right things in the right way. When you're so motivated, you can do absolutely anything you want to do. Okay, so this is a big message for you, Scorpio, because at the end of September, it is also going to be realization. This is going to be really big. This is going to be fantastic realization. This is going to kind of slightly change your plans for the better, because you're also about to realize something very big, something very interesting about yourself. What you're going to realize, it's going to make you feel very good, and it's going to make you feel very special. And this is exactly what you need. The end of September, very good. This is going to be followed by the fact that the end of September is going to be amazing when it comes to the work achievement. Any of you who work and as a part of the team, or if you work for, like, if you're self-employed and then you work with lots of people, lots of clients, you see, you are just going to do really great. You're gonna have a good news, you're gonna have a great news, people will praise you up. And at work, this is going to be the great time, this is going to be the best time, especially if you had the problems with work, especially if you had certain negativities with your job, with your work. This is going to be brilliant for you, because I can see that the things are going to be kind of sorted, things are going to be great. You're going to feel much better, and those dark patches that you could see around you, those dark patches that you could feel around you, those negativities that you could sense at work, that will all kind of disappear, because there is a whole new motivation that you are going to have through this as well. And when it comes to the actual success, the end of September is fantastic, because financial situation is about to start changing at the end of September for the better. Whether you work for the company, or whether you work for yourself, or whether you're like retired, I can still see that the last part of September is going to be very significant when it comes to the financial situation. And that particular sign that you're going to have about your financial situation, that particular positivity, it's really going to give you the whole new sense of energy, which is just going to motivate you so much, and just kind of you will be reassured that you are kind of on the right track, that you are on the right journey, and you will start enjoying things, little things in life that you didn't notice before. You will start being really happy about little things in life that you forgot to be happy about. Remember, this life is really short. It's over before we even notice. And that's why it's important to just do as much as you can, try as many things as you can, and just remember, work-life balance is just so important. This is just so crazy. And also, there is going to be a good news from a certain family member. There is going to be a good news when it comes to the actual baby. Somebody's either going to conceive, that means to you really a lot, or somebody's actually going to give a birth. to a baby, basically. And this is also going to be a really good news, which is going to mean to you quite a lot, and it's going to put big smile on your face. And I can see this happening on the third part of September, right towards the end of September. Also, there is a family member, a female family member, that is also going to give you a really good advice. Please watch for really good advice by a female family member. If this person is not a family member, if you haven't got a family, like for example, you may not have a family. Some people don't have a family left anymore. But if you don't have a physical family left anymore, then this particular female person is also going to be somebody, or it could be somebody who is really good friends of yours, one of your best friends, and who is almost like a family member. Very sharp person, very interesting person, very powerful person, very person who knows what they want in life. And they can also be very cute and sweet, but they can also be very sharp and fast and like a business orientated. This person is both business orientated and both very spiritual indeed. It's a fantastic work-life balance here, but this person can come across as like a little bit rude sometimes, or a little bit negative sometimes. This person can maybe come across as like a little bit abrupt sometimes, but it is a good person with like a little bit mixed energy sometimes. Well, she is actually going to help you to fly. She's actually going to give you really good advice, you know, and this advice is going to be wicked, like wicked in a good way, of course, because you will be able to spread your wings and fly, almost as if you will like need some kind of confirmation for something that means to you so much, but you're unsure what to do, and you're unsure how to do it, and you're unsure, is this too big step for you? Is this a big step too far? And things like that. Well, this is the type of help that this person is actually going to kind of bring you, going to kind of help you, you see. And I will tell you like what is really powerful. It's like, you see, you have like a hematite. I really highly suggest like a hematite. Look at this beauty. Hematite is one of the most beautiful crystals. You can get this on my website, and it's not only going to help it's not only going to help you with grounding, but it's also fantastic for decision making. So it helps you to ground yourself, it helps you to feel yourself, it helps you to protect yourself, but also it helps you to kind of make decisions. And there are going to be quite a few situations that you will be making decisions throughout September, and there will be like a literally life-changing decisions. And that's why I'm strongly suggesting to get like something like a hematite pendant, because it can help you like to balance things out even better, and to get to make the best possible decisions, and to realize where is this decision to be made as well. This is quite significant little crystal to get, that you can get to my website as well. So this is why I think that September is going to be very interesting month indeed, and there's a lot going to be happening, seriously. And when it comes to like those of you that are single, you see, there is just you see, I would love to say, oh yeah, you're gonna meet somebody in September, this person is going to be amazing, this person is going to be mind-blowing, but I don't see you meeting somebody in September. Okay, September is only gonna last for a certain amount of time. I don't see you meeting anyone significant in September, and even if you do meet someone, most likely they will not be that significant, maybe one night stand, you know. But what I actually see in September is just like a little warning when it comes to the actual relationships. Please, there is somebody that will try to kind of be with you, somebody will try to get your attention, somebody will try to maybe make a love to you, or somebody will maybe try to kind of start some kind of relationship with you, but I just don't like this person. The only thing that I can say is this person is like a very hardworking, this person is very stroppy, this person has got a very unusual energy. This person is quite sexy, but it's a very unusual energy, and this is how you're going to think about this person. And this is what Scorpios like. Scorpio likes unusual people. Scorpios like when something is unusual about people, whether they go for love interest or whether they go for friends. Scorpios love unusual things. So there is something very dark and very unusual about this person going to be. But I think as a friend maybe, or as some kind of friend or something like that, yes, but not as a partner, as a lover, something like that. I would definitely avoid this person, because this person, there is something not quite right with them when it comes to love, when it comes to emotions. I'm not saying that this person is really horrible or something like that, but this person is having some kind of karma attached to themselves, and they're very, very angry. They're too angry at the moment to start a relationship with somebody else, and that's why I would like you to maybe avoid that person which you will meet. You don't know who this is. You're about to meet that person, and as a friend, as a somebody like that, without love interest, yes, but as a lover, I would stay away, because this person is not good, because this person is still karmically attached to somebody else, because they did not forgive something really negative or something really happy that happened to them before once in their relationship. And that's why I would just say to avoid that person as a love relationship. And you will be aware of that person. You don't know who this person is. You will meet that person when you are out and about, when you're surrounded by people, because I know that the third part of September is going to be very significant, because you are in fact going to be spending a lot of time out. You're going to be spending a lot of time with people. You're going to be spending a lot of time with friends and family, and this is how you're going to come across this particular person, you see. And also you could meet this person through your work, you see, because I do see people attached, I do see people around, so it could be work, or it could be while you're out, you see. Of course you're going to be out of the house when you meet someone, do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that this person is just somebody that maybe needs like maybe a little bit of help or something, but when it comes to love interest or something like that, this is not going to be the right person, okay? But don't get too worried. Just take this as an advice, you see, and you know, take this as an advice, take this as a guidance, and then, you know, October is going to be just completely different, especially when it comes to love. I can promise that to you for sure. But September, it is just, you just need to be like a little bit careful when it comes to that. And also, you know, when the people are like that are around us, you see, people like this, you know, they're attached to the negative energy, that attached to the negative karma. You know, it's very good to have like a little selenite sticks. Look at this gorgeous selenite sticks. Not only when the negative people are around us, but sometimes, you know, there are lots of different crystals, like black tourmaline is fantastic. But in situations like this, when people are not really bad, when people are okay, but there is still negative energy attached to them, whether they're like, it could be somebody else. It doesn't have to be this your somebody who's meant to be a lover or something like that. You know, it could be like a friend, or it could be like a people around that are attached to the negativities or have a negative karma attached to them, we can actually influence us. And you Scorpios are very sensitive, and selenite sticks, it just basically, if you feel are really drained because you spoke to somebody or you spend the time with somebody who's very negative and they just feel like really drained, living really drained, get like a selenite sticks. Look, you can get these beauties on my website as well. They're absolutely gorgeous. Even to just hold them, it's so beautiful and full of power. And what you do, you just come back home, like after you've been speaking to somebody negative, for example, and you feel like really drained, or like, oh, or it could be somebody at work, and then you come back home, you sit down, you relax, and then you just go all around your body like this. Look, even me doing this now, I can actually sense and I can feel all the negative energies being drained out of my body. Look, and you just do like all around your body, around your hand, one hand, the second hand, around your body, all the way down, and then you place your selenite stick back. And this is just automatically going to get rid of the negative energies. It automatically, it's going to feel much better, make you feel much better, and automatically you're going to feel so much lighter. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpios, thank you ever so much for watching, and I really hope you like my videos. And also, I will say what I always say at the end of my videos: please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.